Okay, I thought I was going to have to do this as a short because I thought it'd be quick enough, but I can't. Me, surprisingly, I talk too long. So this is a big one, okay? Everyone seems to be confused about Form ADV, Apple David Victor, okay? That is the form that investment advisors use to register their firm. Broker-dealers use Form BD, advisors use Form ADV. This has to be filed with the regulator, whether it's the SEC or the various states. And it's going to be submitted through the IARD system, which is really not testable, but whatever. So there's really two parts of the ADV. Part 1, and then there's A and B. It's like, f*** you. Part 1A, every advisor has to fill out. Every single advisor has to fill out Form ADV Part 1A. That's like listing what kind of clients we have, how much money we have, where we're registered, where the branches are, who the owners are, stuff like that. It's all the facts that we have to know about the firm. That's Form ADV Part 1A. Form ADV Part 1B is only for state advisors. So everyone does 1A. Only state registered advisors will do Part 1B because each state has questions that they want to ask. Again, that's it. This stuff does not have to be given to the clients. I guess they can have access to it through the IARD system, but it's not given to the client. So that's the facts. Think of Part ADV Part 1 as the facts about the firm. Now we roll on to ADV Part 2. ADV Part 2, again, has 2A, 2B, there's other stuff, but let's leave that out. ADV Part 2A is the disclosures, how we get compensated, how we manage the money of the firm. Think of it as the story of the firm. It explains the history, the story. It's all the disclosure docs. It may be called the brochure. It's a disclosure doc, ADV Part 2A. This is a thing that has to be given to clients at or prior to them signing the contract. Then we have ADV Part 2B. 2B or not 2B. 2B, I always do that every time. 2B is about the team or you maybe your team or just you in general. That's your disclosures, how you manage your history, your education, your problems, your felonies, the time you spent in jail for doing that thing in the late 90s. All that stuff is in Form ADV Part 2B. So again, Part 1 is the facts. Part 2 is the disclosures. But always think of Part 2 as like the story. It has to be a narrative format in the story of the firm or your story, your history. Let me just add one more thing in. If you do a wrap fee, there's a special brochure just for that alone.